Hello everyone, welcome back. So in this tutorial video, we're going to be building the latch that you're seeing on my screen right now. All right, so it consists of a snap fit joint here. All right, so let's get right into building this part. So create a new file. All right, I'm using metric units. On the part here, select standard part. All right, I'll be sketching from the top. Rotate the view. All right, select a 2-point center rectangle. Left click, drag and hold. Our dimensions, length is 73. Press the tab key, and our width is 14.09. Hit enter. Right click OK. All right, so finish this. Let's extrude this symmetrically, and the distance is 32 millimeters. Click OK. All right, now let's sketch from this face. Project geometry. Want to work with this. All right, select a circle here. Diameter 4 millimeters. In another circle here, of diameter 3 millimeters. Right click OK. Let's center this. Let's go for the horizontal constraint. This point and this point. Right click OK. Dimension 2. The distance is 8.2 millimeters. All right. Now let's draw. Okay. Select line here. Let's draw a construction line here. And the distance from the top is 1 millimeter. All right, and the line here. This distance here is 12.3. Right click OK. Right click. Okay, let's select the line here. Right, this is supposed to be a horizontal line. Let's check in this one. Right click. All right, and select the dimension here. The distance from the top of this is 9.39. 9.39 millimeters. Right, let's also draw another line here. And the distance from the base here, this is 8.09. Right click OK. Select this line, press Ctrl, this one and this one. Right click, make them construction lines. All right, so let's select the line 2 here. Distance here is 2 millimeters. Join this profile. And all the way here. Let's dimension this point with respect to this. D for the dimension 2. This is supposed to be 4 millimeters. And let's draw a line here. All right, the distance here. This from this point is 32 millimeters. Select the line 2. This one is 4 millimeters. We move down to this point. Two millimeters. Left click, hold to draw an arc. Let's continue here. This here is 2 millimeters. Right click OK. Select the dimension 2 again. This angle here is 45 degrees. All right, hit enter. Right click OK. Right click. Line 2 disappeared. All right, let's draw a line of symmetry here. Construction. Let's go for the symmetry constraint. This line and this line, symmetry with respect to this one. Right click OK. Right, let's go for the tangent constraint. This arc and this line here. There's a tangent. It's already constrained. So, all right. Now the next thing is, let's dimension this. This is 7.3 millimeters, and this point and this point. D for the dimension is this point here. This point, this point. This dimension is 7.1. Hit enter. All right. What else? This is 5 millimeters. We've got a profile here. All right, let's add a rectangle here. Select 2-point rectangle. Right click OK. Let's go for the vertical constraint. The center of this rectangle and this midpoint, they should be aligned. And let's go for the collinear constraint, this one and this one. Right click OK, and coincident constraint, this point and this line. Then let's dimension this. This here is 0.5. Right click OK. This is fully constrained. We're done here. Let's finish this. All right, so the next thing that we're going for, we need to extrude. We need to cut. So cut through. Want to cut these parts and these parts. So cut through. Let's change our extrusions. Click the plus icon. All right, and the next thing, I want to cut this profile, but this time not through, by 3.3 millimeters. All right, click the plus icon. Let's add this, and this should be 0.5. Want to end there. Undo. Oh, come on. All right, let's make our sketch visible. Where is our sketch? Not that one. Okay, let's just undo. Extrude, cut through this one and this one and this one and this one. Click the plus icon. Let's cut this profile and this one by a distance of 3.3. Click the plus icon. Let's add this. This should be 0.5. Click the plus icon. This here is 0.25. Click the plus icon. And this one here is supposed to be 2.75. Click OK. We're done with our extrusions. All right, so let's hide our sketch. Oh, it's already hidden. Now, the next thing, select this face, create a new sketch, project geometry, this one and this one and this face. Right click OK. Select a 2-point rectangle. Right click OK. Let's go for the collinear constraint. This line and this line are collinear. This one and this one are collinear. And this one and this one. Right click OK. Press D for the dimension 2. And this is supposed to be 1 millimeter. Click OK. Fully constrained. Finish this. Extrude. I want to cut this part here and this one here and this one. Select cut, then 2, you select this. So now we have that profile. Click OK. We're done. Next thing, click this, create a new sketch. Let's slice graphics, and then we want to project this profile. So project geometry, this, click OK. Select the line 2. So from this point to this corner here, right click OK. Finish our sketch. Extrude this profile, cut through. So we now have that profile. Why is it including that? Okay, let's go for 2. And then we select this other face. Click OK. All right. Let's fillet this. Select the fillet 2. And the radius is 0.25. So we're selecting this edge here. This one and this one. This. and this here. Oh, come on. Okay, so let's fillet this out to this here. And this edge. This here. This here. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's working. All right, click OK. All right. So now I have this. So let's mirror these features. Select this extrusion 2. No, extrusion 2, we don't want it. So from extrusion 3, press shift up to this fillet. Select the mirror 2 here, and our mirror plane. So as you know, this one. Click OK. Let's see. So we now have the profile here and there. All right. Now, the next thing that I want to do, I want to design this profile here. So, okay. So let's first mirror. Okay, let's first fillet this edge. The radius is 8 millimeters. Click OK. All right. Now select the work plane here. Select this face. Left click, drag and hold, and the distance is negative 1.4 millimeters. Let's also have another work plane here. All right. So this is the same as offsetting from the plane. You can click this face, but we're going the opposite direction, so it's negative 1.4. All right, like this. Okay, now from this, select this work plane, create a new sketch. We're now working inside our shape, so let's select graphics and project cut edges. Now select, want to offset this, select the offset tool, right click, make sure loop select here is not checked. All right, so want to select each and every line on its own. So I want to select this profile, right click, continue, and the offset distance here is 1 millimeter. Select this one again, right click, continue. So 1 millimeter. This profile here, right click, continue, 1 millimeter. This one, right click, continue, 1 millimeter. This here, right click, continue, 1 millimeter. All right, so we're done with this. Click OK. So the next thing that I want to do is to extend that. Let's make sure that it's a tangent to this arc here. Select the tangent constraint. This and this. There's a tangent. Let's also make sure here there's a tangent. It's already constrained. Right, and for this, it's already constrained. Right click OK. Let's select line here. Right click OK. This should be a tangent to this arc here. Now let's trim this. Press X for the trim tool. Come on, why can't I trim this? Trim this. Right. Let's also trim this part here. Right click, okay. Now let's extend this line. Select extend here. Right click, okay. Press X for the trim tool. Let's trim this part. Our profile is complete. Right click, okay. Let's finish this. Let's change our view to wireframe. Right. Select extrude. Want to extrude this profile here and this one here. Want to cut and 2 from this to this work plane here. Click OK. Let's change our view to shaded with edges. So we have got this here. So also we have this profile here. Right. Now the next thing that I want to do, okay, let's hide our work planes. Click this work plane, press Ctrl and click this other work plane, right click and check visibility. Right, let's add a work plane here. So select work plane, click this face, left click and hold, and this should be negative 1.2. Let's also add another work plane here. Negative 1.2. Right. Let's auto resize these planes. This and this. Right click. Auto resize. Let's sketch from this work plane. Create a new sketch. Slice graphics. Project geometry. Project cut edges. Right click. Okay, select offset 2 or press O. Want to use this, select this, right click, continue. Want to offset this by 1 millimeter, and this one here by 1 millimeter. This here, continue. This should be 0.2. Right. Okay, let's offset this by this one here is by 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters. Right click OK. Select the line tool. Let's join these 2 points, this point and this point. Right click. OK. Now press X for the trim tool. Trim this. We're done here. Select tangent constraint. Let's make sure that there's a tangent here. Alright, we've got this profile, we've got that. I think we're done here. Quick finish. Alright, change the view. Or you can just extrude because that's the only profile that we have. Select this. Select cut to this work plane here. So you can see that profile inside. Click OK. Now the next thing, okay, let's hide our work planes. This work plane and this work plane. And let's click this face, create a new sketch. Slice graphics, project cut edges. Okay, let's project this line here. And this one here. Right click OK. Let's draw a line. Right click OK. And the distance here of this on the bottom is 5.8 millimeters. Right click OK. So let's finish this. I want to cut this, extrude, cut this profile, then say to this face, click OK. So we have this almost done here. So the next thing, I want to add our slots. So these slots here. Select this face, create a new sketch, project geometry, right click OK. Select slot overall. And this is supposed to have a diameter of 2 millimeters. Right click OK. Let's go for horizontal constraint to make sure that its center is also in line with the center of our ledge. And then let's go for the dimension 2. The distance between this point and this edge here is 0.5. All right, and the distance here, this is 2 millimeters. All right, finish sketch. Let's extrude by cutting by 0.15. Click OK. So we've got this profile. Let's fillet this. Select fillet. This is supposed to be 0.1. Click OK. Let's repeat these two features. That is our extrusion and our fillet. Select rectangular pattern. Direction is this one. Let's reverse it. The distance between each feature. So the distance between features is 4 millimeters, and I want 5 of these. No, it's 5.5. You can add more. Yeah, because I think distance here is too much. All right, let's work with this. Click OK. All right. The next thing, that is the last thing, is our logo design here. This one. So click this face, create a new sketch, project geometry, right click OK. All right, and let's draw a line of symmetry here. This is going to be a mirror line. Right, let's draw a line here, and let's find the center of this line. But this is center. Okay. All right. So let's make these lines construction lines. Select a 2-point center rectangle. All right. Let's work with the height, 28. Okay, this 6, yeah, this will be construction line. So with the distance here, 2.5 should also be the same distance. Yeah. Okay, accept. And this one here, so 3.3. Yeah. So this is centered. Let's make these lines construction lines. There you go. Now let's select the line 2. Let's draw a line here. So let's make this 10 millimeters. All right. Press the tab key. And the angle here should be 45 degrees. And go down here. Let's draw another line again. And let's draw a line here. I click OK. Now, let's constrain our lines. So how do you go about this? So the first thing that we do is to make sure that they are parallel. This is parallel to this. So they are already parallel, this and this. Parallel, this, that. How about this and this? So these are already constrained. Now, I click OK, press T for the dimension 2. This is supposed to be 1.5. And this is supposed, this here is supposed to be equal to this. Right. It's also supposed to be equal to this. Alright, and this here is supposed to be 1 millimeter. Right, and the distance between this and this must be equal to this. Alright, there you go. And this distance here is supposed to be 0.75. And this one here supposed to be okay, let's accept it. This distance here, this supposed to be yes, 2 millimeters. So it's constrained like that. I click OK. Let's select our fillet, and this is supposed to be 0.2. So fillet these. I click OK. So we're done with this. This. So the main idea is just these lines have to be parallel to each other with the constant value here. So now let's mirror this. Select the mirror 2, and our mirror line is this one. Apply. We have this. click OK. Secondly, select this. Our middle line this time is this. Apply. Done. So we're done with this. So let's finish our sketch. Let's extrude these profiles. This. And the distance is 0.25. We are cutting. So click OK. So there we go. We put our logo. Let's change the material to polypropylene. We use a tough plastic. All right, polypropylene, and I want to make the color smooth off-white. All right. So let's save this. Here's our latch here. Save. Okay. We can't save because it's open here. Let's close this face. Select save. Want it to replace this one. Click save. Yes, replace. We're done here. All right, guys, if you like this video, click like, comment in the comment section, and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. All right, thank you.